like I just got my first dream on the rapture and on Jesus, and not just God being a light source. And I'm going to share my dream because I feel like ever since I left New Age spirituality and I returned back to building a relationship with Christ, these dreams, guys, and not to be, dismissed, but even when I was in New Age spirituality, I was getting attacked by demons. Nobody talks about this. I was getting attacked by demons, and I've been getting attacked by demons in my dreams my entire life, and I never knew what it was. And it's almost always me helping someone else, another family member, and every time I try to pray, I don't remember. But over the years, I could remember, but once I got into New Age spirituality, I stopped being able to recall the prayers. And it's a prayer that I have known like the back of my head, like since I was a child. My mom forced me to say this prayer every time that I woke up, every time that I go to sleep, every time that you go outside. And it's pretty shocking. I hope that anybody who is in New Age could actually like relate and write down what they think, because I know there are people in New Age that do get attacked. Okay, so every time that I wake up from a dream from God, I write it down immediately. Excuse my dog and excuse me because I just woke up. I write it down immediately in my notes, because when you write down your dreams as soon as you wake up, you are getting verbatim exactly what you dreamt, and it's basically like in a very fragile state, because as you wake up and the days go by, it's very crucial what you do in the first 15 minutes, because otherwise you forget, or your subconscious is quite literally receptive. So everybody knows this. Everyone who studies neuroscience or in the manifestation community, the first 15 minutes is always like when you're most impressionable. So I have it written down here in my laptop, and I'm going to read it to you guys. But most importantly, the rapture to me in my dream was very similar to Stranger Things, and it's honestly very freaky that we were relying on each other on social media to feel better. We were relying on other people's pride, other people's confidence, and strong knowing like this is not it. But it was literally hell on earth, and nobody knew what to do. And I thought that was so freaking scary, because everybody just went onto social media to laugh, to make jokes. And I was scrolling through social media, I'm like, yo, we're really gonna die, and everybody's making jokes. Like, it literally hit me like, this is hell, and nobody knows what to do. Like, everybody is too busy seeking each other's comfort via social media, and it's literally distorting you and separating you from your own salvation. And I just feel the need to say this, but we already knew that social media was a distraction, but to this level, guys, now I have to share my testimony. So I wrote this verbatim because it's a lot. This is what I said as soon as I woke up. So excuse me if it's not perfect. So in the dream, we could see, but the rapture is coming. We couldn't see how spiritual warfare is continuous behind the veil. So that means that it's happening. Like, as I'm sitting here, there's something happening, but on the other side of the veil, you can't see. It looked like hell, like from Stranger Things, the scene where the shield generator was shot, except it shone in my building, like a half-destroyed building, and hell seemed to be getting closer, the only way to bring back. I don't know what that means, so just bear with me. So, clear skies was through Jesus. I dreamt worshiping Jesus through music, and the transitioning of hell on earth stopped and reversed. There was clear skies once more. So in the dream, I started like freaking out, because I'm like thinking, oh, Jesus is the way. Like, I completely forgot. Like, I didn't know what was happening, but all I knew is that hell was coming. And it was on this earth. Like, it's like we're just hanging out, we're chilling one day, and then the next thing you know, everything is starting to turn red, and everybody's like, well, let's go to social media and laugh. And I'm like, no, like, this is like, we're in hell right now. And so I was like, what do I do? I started worshiping Jesus. I thought of music, songs, something that could make me feel the felt like inner experience, that could make me feel Jesus in my heart, and that would expand. And so I felt that, and that's how clear skies came to be once more. So basically, yes, I had this dream before I dreamt this, I wanted to know how strong my faith was, because I just got back into this and I wanted to know, is my faith strong enough? So I wrote, I wanted to know how strong my faith was in him. And I saw it was strong enough to stop and reverse hell on earth through prayer. I said things like, it is through the glory of God that we live, we stand here today. It is through his mercy that we continue. As I saw this hellfire about to swallow us whole, getting closer, we all simply looked at each other for comfort, simply accepting our fate and spilling jokes on social media, because social media is our false comfort. But it is not our salvation. We cannot rely on other people's experience to feel safe to save our soul. I was on Instagram about to write a joke on notes saying, so this is Rapture, question mark. However, it was not fully complete and seemed to have stopped through Jesus. So like hell was coming on the other side of the veil. I don't know how to explain it, but it was coming. Like what could stop it and reverse it was Jesus, right? So then I said, the prayers over our the prayers over our cities, our state did much more than we thought it did. It made dark thoughts go away. It brought peace, and it eradicated fear. It brought refuge. Mind you, I wrote this like 2 minutes into waking up. In my dream, I was doubting if I even had enough faith. As the skies cleared, I realized I have more than enough faith to pray for the fate of the world, or even the situation I was in, that it reversed. And I remember reading in the Bible, you could have a mustard seed, which is the smallest seeds of faith, and it will grow into the strongest trees. So I had a temporary moment of ego and significance. Yeah, so once I, preached and I worshiped Jesus, I could feel my ego was coming in, because I'm like, oh, I did this. But then I had to remind myself, like, it wasn't me. It was Jesus. Like, we're literally saved because of him. So I had a temporary moment of ego and significance where I thought I had the power because it reversed, but I don't see Jesus. Then I remembered it is not me who does these things, but Jesus. He is the way, the light, and it was surely light's clarity. And new way was formed. Life continued on. We kept on fighting, but everyone remained oblivious to the truth. I thought if I remained ignorant because social media looked for the comfort in others and through false connections, that we'd be saved. We idolized false connections through likes and comments and keeping up with each other's lives. I went on social media and said, this is the rapture. Pray to Jesus. Few believed and took action, but majority of the people were in panic and spiraled down into shock and did nothing. A mustard seed of faith can grow into a stronger tree. All you need is a mustard seed of faith. Amen. Yeah, so that was my rapture dream. I did not get to see Jesus's face. I remember thinking I've had a dream about God and he was like the sun, right? And God is Jesus. But I didn't get to see Jesus, like his facial structure. And I remember knowing and feeling and thinking, I'm like, oh wait, this is Jesus. Like I can't see him, but he's there. And he is there through our faith as well. And I felt like, oh my gosh, that was so insane. So anyways, I hope this gives somebody some kind of, epiphany, revelation that social media is literally false comfort for the feelings of loneliness, for distracting yourself from how you're actually feeling inside, from the pain, from the loss, and all that could be healed through Jesus. I never thought I'd be the kind of person who would make a video on Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. But he is the way, the truth, and the life.